Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another action movie night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Full Eclipse, released in 1993. Directed by Anthony Hickox, from a script by Richard Christian Matheson and Michael Reeves. Starring Mario Van Peebles, Patsy Kensit, Bruce Payne, Anthony John Denison, Jason Beghe, Paula Marshall, Dean Norris, Victoria Rowell, and Scott Paulin. Now, this film, as directed by the highly underrated Anthony Hickox, is one of the more interesting werewolf films ever made. It is about a police squad who are injected with this blood serum that causes them to be able to transform into super cops, super soldier cops, with these werewolf abilities, but they're not full-on werewolves. They got the, screwed up forehead and everything, almost like vampires that you'd see in like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and various other vampire films where they use that. Even The Lost Boys had that look. But they don't really turn into full-fledged, werewolves and everything. They have these claws, almost like Wolverine and everything. And it is just so cool to take that, and they're, pretty much good guys, but they are not bringing in the criminals they're more like vigilantes instead of just regular cops that are werewolves. But excellently done film, well played by Mario Van Peebles, playing the main character of Max Dyer, and his relationship with his wife character, played by Victoria Rowell, is quite excellent, especially once he starts getting injected with that blood drug, whatever you want to call it. He starts getting more intense in his relationship with her, and it's quite different from what he was prior to at the beginning whenever we see those two together. So that was quite interesting. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And then, of course, you have the lovely Patsy Kensit playing the character of Casey Spencer, and she is just, I've always found her just absolutely adorable in any film she played in. The first film I ever saw her in was Lethal Weapon 2, and I thought she was great in that, and she's equally great in this. Really looks hot with that monster forehead thing going on. She really looks hot as a werewolf like that, partially transitioning werewolf look. And then you have your villain, who is just absolutely incredible, with Bruce Payne. Bruce Payne's character he's so charismatic. I mean, he is the one that talks all these officers into joining this squad, and convinces them to let him inject them with this blood drug serum and everything to turn them into these hybrids. And he's so charismatic. You can see how they would get lured into that, and the way that he talks about, power and being able to finally stop the criminals and everything on the streets and everything, still letting them walk and everything. And they fully buy into it and everything. But in the end, it ends up being a ruse by Bruce Payne's character, and he truly is an evil character and basically just wanted to sap their powers once he gave them to them. Which is a kind of an that's one of the things that I didn't really like about the film, was his final end game for this. It was just, it was like there was an opportunity to get these werewolves cops and everything. Let's put that out there. Now we got to come up with a way to shatter it and stop it, you know, and make Mario Van Peebles' character at odds with Bruce Payne's character. And so it was kind of forced. I didn't like that aspect of it, but overall, the action sequences that Anthony Hickox directs in this are very well executed. Like I said, the performances are great. The performances are great all around the board. Mario Van Peebles, Patsy Kensit, Bruce Payne are incredible in this. And the rest of the cast isn't too bad either. But, yeah, this is an interesting, different take on a werewolf film. And I appreciated it in a lot of respects. There was only a few things, like I said, that I didn't appreciate in it. They were minuscule. So, my final review for Full Eclipse. I am going to give this film a 8.3 out of 10. To me, yes, it could have been better, but for what kind of a budget that they probably had on this thing, I think they did probably a spectacular job on this thing. Very well done. But what do you guys think of Full Eclipse? Have you seen this film? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up for all Plus members to view prior to it going up for all other subscribers. So, if you want to get interactive and help us to get other reviews on this channel, become a Plus member. Well, that's it for another action movie night. If you missed last week's action movie night, check out the link above to get caught up on that one. And if you've missed any other videos, check out this down here where you can watch a playlist of any of our action movie nights that you have missed.